YouTube, real shooting here out at this community pond. I've been fishing this will be my fourth time now, and I've been fishing it many times in a row now. Every time we come out here we catch fish, so of course I'm gonna keep coming back. It's pretty fun. I really like this spot right here. Now what I noticed so far, we had rain earlier. Right now it's 2 p.m. The chance of rain should go down. It might be cloudy all day. There's not a lot of wind. That's one thing I noticed, so we'll have to see how that affects the bite. Anyways, my idea or my plan for today's fishing outing, I'm gonna make a couple of different videos. For the video you're watching right now, I'm gonna do a Dropshot Only challenge video, and I'm gonna fish only using these 4 lures. So I got 2 worm style lures. We got the power bait max scent D worm, which I have caught fish on this one here. And then I brought out my 4.5 inch big bite baits squirrel tail worm that color's Junebug Red. And then I brought out the trick shots in the deal by Z-Man. And this is a new lure I haven't fished yet, the Zoom Super Fluke Junior Albino. I'm probably gonna start off with these 2, and then I'll work my way to these 2. Anyways, let's get started, you guys. Alright, you guys, there's the first lure I have rigged on. Big bite bait squirrel tail worm. I have a ton of confidence in this lure. When I first saw it, I thought it was made for the drop shot, but on the package they recommend for a shaky head. But like most soft plastics, you can rig them however you want. Now last time, I feel like they were biting it more on the paws, but sometimes they want the swim here, so you gotta test out both retrieves and see what they want. Yeah, now the sun's really starting to come out. There we go. First fish of the day. Barely felt him bite it too. Nice little bass. Oh yeah. Threw off that worm. But at least we caught one. That was 70 minutes of fishing. Look, that popped right out. It wasn't really set. He was swimming with it. Nice healthy bass right here. Very nice fish. He wanted that squirrel tail worm. Let's let him back in now. Well, that water's cold. Let's keep on fishing. Alright, you guys, so we just caught our first fish on that big bite bait squirrel tail worm. Again, that color's Junebug. I'll put everything in the description so you'll see the lures that catch fish today. Up next, we're gonna use the Berkley power bait max scent. I don't have a ton of confidence on this lure just because it wasn't working for me at other ponds, but for some reason they do bite it here. Anyways, we're gonna put it on. I'm pretty sure we can get a fish to bite it right here. I don't know if it's because of how aggressive they are. Maybe it's the weather, but they do like this worm here. That color's natural shad. You guys stay tuned. Alright, you guys, there's the next bait, that Berkley power bait max scent, natural shad color. Let's see if they'll bite it. I'm gonna cast where I caught that last fish over here. There's another drain pipe over there. I was fishing the worm pretty slow and that fish just picked it up, took off with it. Let me tighten my drag a little more too, because I didn't really hook set that last one. He sort of just carried it off. That can cause us to lose a fish. I will say this, that lure has a ton of action. Look at that. It almost looks, it really does look white underwater. It doesn't look how it does above water where it's like grayish brown. Let's see if there's any hanging out over here willing to bite now. There we go. We got one. I think he bit it pretty close to the bottom. Flip him on over. Nice little fish right here. Oh, he swallowed it. Let me get the little pliers. He wanted that little worm. Pop that out of you. There we go. Nice little fish right there. About the same size as the last one. Let's let him back in now. There he goes. Alright, you guys, so far the video's going pretty good. We're 15 minutes in. It's 2:15 now. We've already caught 2 fish. So second one on that Berkley Powerbait Max Scent D-worm. I noticed on that last catch, he bit it when I just let it sit still on the bottom. So they might be a little bit deeper. That's probably why we're not getting bites by this drain pipe. Maybe if I cast out farther towards the center and let it sit towards the bottom, they'll hit it. Anyways, up next, I'm going to go with the Z-Man Trick Shots. And we'll save this for last because I haven't caught a fish on this yet. But I haven't fished it yet either. So who knows, they might bite it. This, I did catch a fish on before here. So this is the little Z-Man Trick Shots. This color is called the Deal. It looks like a green pumpkin with pearl on the bottom. Before fishing it here, I didn't have a ton of confidence in it. But now I do believe it works. And I actually noticed that when I use this lure as opposed to the worms at this spot, it actually got me a bigger bite. Maybe it'll do that today. Let's see. You guys stay tuned.
Y'all mad at me? I had no choice but to go fishing.
Hey, just met up with Dominique. I'm out here fishing. He needed a lure, so I gave him a little Yum Dinger, black and blue. It'll work here for sure. Hey Dominique, I get a lot of bites on this spot, so I'm gonna tell you my secret. This spot right here is good.
It's real good? Okay.
There's a reason I'm sitting here.
You haven't moved it out. I noticed it. You've been here the whole time.
I've made a couple of videos here. Man, dude, the bass will hit it. There's a bunch of little ones here, but
I think they got bears right here.
there's big ones in here too. Whew. Oh, you got one. The Yum Dinger. Reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. Hey man, this dude ain't lying, man. Give the man a worm, he'll catch a fish. Dominique, that's nice. And look at this, you guys. Circle hook.
That circle hook.
That, man, you don't need the fancy stuff to make anything work. That is nice, Dominique. All right, all right. He catches fish. He ain't lying. Let's keep on fishing. He's slaying them. There we go. Finally got a bite. No! It came off. Might be better on this side of the pond.
I think so.
Man, I need to get him on this lure to go to the next one. Yeah. Where is it? Oh, there we go.
Oh, I mean,
there you go. Alright you guys, the fishing has been tough for me, especially with this drop shot challenge. As you can see, I went back to this big bite bait squirrel tail worm, and I came back to the spot we started at because I still believe there's a ton of fish here. We probably have a better shot at getting a fish to bite here. These fish are acting a little weird. I don't know if they're deep or if they're shallow. Last time they were definitely loaded here. It doesn't seem like that's the fact today, but there is a bunch of fish that hang out around here. Let's see if we can get one to bite. Come on, bass. Oh, we got one. We got one on the landing. Yes. Please stay pinned. Haven't seen him yet. He's taking drag though. There he is. Oh, he got, wow, popped right off. There he goes. Whew, tough day of fishing. Wow. Guys, that's gonna be all for that video. It was pretty tough, man. The Dropshot Only challenge, I thought it would be better, and it might, but just trying to catch them on these various different lures is what makes it tough, because from what I can tell, they really wanted the straight tail lures. As you can see, that last bite, I mean, we were fishing the trick shots for so long. We did have a bite, we did not get hooked up. I fished this for a little bit, still not a lot of confidence in this. I'll have to fish it again when the bite's a little bit better. But earlier we caught fish on these two fairly quickly. As you can see, first fish of the day was on that big bite bait, 4.5-inch squirrel tail worm. I have a ton of confidence in this bait. I really do think maybe it's that Junebug color and the slim profile that makes these bass want to bite it. I mean, they'll bite it no matter what. This one, I still don't have a lot of confidence in it, but it does work here, so I'm just gonna keep fishing them here. This one, they have to be in the mood for that style of lure. I think it is that, like that profile. Today just wasn't it, so I think that's why they didn't want this one either. Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video, you guys. I'm gonna start filming another one, so make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, you guys. Comment, rate, and subscribe.